something spiritual out there.
Skeptics will try to tell me, oh, it's just the drugs, this and that. Poo-poo, I don't care. I've had the best psychiatrist, the best psychologist.
Al Sullivan is absolutely certain he wasn't out of his mind, but out of his body.
You can't change my mind because the mindset is there. Something happened to me that really stuck with me. In the operating room, in comes Dr. Takata, whom I had never laid eyes on before. He introduced himself.
Hi, Mr. Sullivan. Good afternoon. Dr. Takata. I'm Hiro Takata, and I'm a cardiovascular surgeon.
And he told me what he was going to do.
We're going to take veins from the legs, and also we take artery from chest wall, and we plan to do 4 or 5 bypasses for you.
And I'm listening.
You're going to do very well with this operation. Now, Dr.
And all of a sudden, I don't have to listen to him telling me. I can see what he's doing. Because I found out that I wasn't there to listen anymore. I just left my body and watched. I can see, but I'm up looking down at that used to be me. It wasn't me, because the real me is up here watching. That's when they started putting stuff over my eyes and all kinds of drapes and blankets all around me. And I could see Dr. Takata and his people. And this is another thing. I could see through the operating table and me, and I could see what kind of boots he had on. At one point, he stepped back. The surgeon stepped back, and it looked like he's flapping his arms. And I thought, what in the world is he doing that for?
Dr. Takata, when he's not operating and trying not to contaminate his hands, will put his hands close to his chest and point with his elbow.
That is just a part of the, my signal here now. I send to scrub nurse or people around me who assist me with the operation.
He was orchestrating, do this, do that, do that. And it did seem very foreign to me what he was doing.
Al Sullivan would not know of this peculiar behavior of Dr. Takata. I did not tell him that.
I cannot explain how he saw these things under the complete sleep of anesthesia.
Even if he was conscious. It would be impossible for Al to see Dr. Takata's stance or arm movement because Al is behind a drape that blocks the vision of the patient, and his eyes were taped shut.
So explain that to me. Explain that through chemicals or some of the other scientific explanations. Please explain to me why that man knows that.
There is no explanation for that in current neuroscience. I personally and professionally am not afraid of saying that I don't know, because that's the way we learn. And 20 or 30 years from now, maybe somebody else will be able to explain it.
Maybe. But until that happens,